Big breaking news coming in. Home Minister Amit Shah has tweeted on the meeting with the Delhi Chief Minister. He says that 500 railway coaches will be converted into COVID wards. Contact mapping will take place across containment zones. Testing to be doubled in 2 days and tripled in the next 6 days. So those are the details that we have. Going across to Arunima for more details. Arunima, like you were telling us, the Home Minister in fact has now tweeted and has also announced a number of measures.
Yes, let me take them one by one. Measure number one, more railway coaches being provided. 500 railway coaches will be converted into hospitals. 8,000 beds will be there, and these will be equipped with all the medical infrastructure required to fight the coronavirus. That's decision number one. Number two, in the containment zones of Delhi, contact mapping is required, and for that house-to-house survey will be done, report of which will be given in 1 week. And Arogya Setu app, in the containment zone, every individual who's in that containment zone will be asked to download the Arogya Setu app. Whether this has been done or not, that report to be submitted within 1 week's time. Point number three, decision number three that has been taken, the testing. कोरोना की टेस्टिंग को बढ़ाकर 2 गुना किया जाएगा, which means the total testing capacity of Delhi will be doubled. 6 दिन के बाद टेस्टिंग को बढ़ाकर 3 गुना किया जाएगा. So it is a phased manner. In the first 1 week, we will see the total number of testing that is happening being doubled, and then in the next week, in week 2, 6 days from now, it will be tripled, and then कंटेनमेंट जोन के हर पोलिंग स्टेशन पर टेस्टिंग की व्यवस्था शुरू की जाएगी. दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट. सो नाउ यू विल नॉट हैव टू रन फ्रॉम पिलर टू पोस्ट ट्राइंग टू फिगर आउट फ्रॉम वेयर यू कैन गेट टेस्टेड. पोलिंग बूथ्स इन कंटेनमेंट जोन्स वेयर यू गो टू कास्ट योर वोट, those polling booths will also be equipped to carry out testing. So testing capacity massively being hiked here in the national capital. This is something that the doctors were saying. This is something that the Delhi Health Minister had also.
टेक इट फॉरवर्ड फ्रॉम हियर, देखें कैसे होगा इसमें, यहाँ पे चैलेंजेस क्या होंगे, क्या वो चैलेंजेस बीच हो सकते हैं कि नहीं. तो अभी फिजिबिलिटी देखने ही मैं आया. कोई तो देयरफॉर आई हैव जस्ट कम टू सी दैट. ओके, एंड एक बार जब सब हो गया, हाँ, एक बार जब डिसाइड होगा तो फिर आपको बताएंगे. अभी तो फिलहाल मैंने ये देखा, ये है डीएम डिस्ट्रिक्ट मजिस्ट्रेट हैं, इन्होंने एग्जामिन कर रहे हैं वेरियस रिक्वायरमेंट्स फॉर सच ए सेंटर. जैसे ही कुछ होता है तो फिर आप लोगों को बताया जाएगा. थैंक यू.
Well, that in fact was the Lieutenant Governor Anil Baijal speaking in the aftermath of the meeting, not disclosing much, being rather tight-lipped, but at the same time we do know what the strategy is going to be, Arunima, as has been revealed by the Home Minister's Twitter handle. It's going to be testing, contact tracing and increased surveillance.
Yes, and I'm still finding out, because he's still tweeting as we are speaking. More and more tweets are coming in with the points that we have discussed so far. Contact tracing, house-to-house survey in containment zones. Also, Arogya Setu app compulsorily to be downloaded. And what else is happening there? Railway coaches, 500 of them to be converted with 8,000 beds, totally equipped to handle the corona crisis. Those are some of the points. If you just give me 30 seconds, I'll just read through and then come back to you.
Absolutely, Arunima. Please do take your time. Remember, the Home Minister is tweeting as we speak. Going across to Rupeshri, who joins us as well. Rupeshri, some amount of clarity coming in. The Home Minister, like we've been saying, is still tweeting, but we do know that 500 railway coaches will be converted to COVID wards. There will be extensive contact mapping as well in containment zones.
Absolutely, Vandana. In fact, after the Home Minister has tweeted, there's definitely much more clarity about what is going to happen next for Delhi. Now, remember about railway coaches being converted into COVID wards. We already have one train in Shakur Basti, which is there with 25 coaches ready for COVID patients in the national capital, and all preparations in that particular train has been made already in terms of how to take in patients, how to ensure social social distancing, where to give the oxygen from, where will the doctors who will tend to the patients stay. All of those measures have already been taken. So we expect more of them also to come up in the national capital. But that particular line at Shakur Basti actually had 2 railway lines, and it was under a shed. So that seemed to be ideal for this kind, even though it was adjoining a Basti in the same place, which had no physical separation between the washing line and the Basti. But having said that, it remains to be seen where will these coaches, especially 20 of them now, 20 trains will be parked across the capital. But this is also something that Delhi government had requested from the central government. Delhi Health Minister had said that they will request for more number of railway coaches to be turned into COVID beds.
Right. In
So
fact,
that,
stay on with us,
definitely
Rupashri.
is a-
Going across to Arunma, in fact, who has some information with her. Please go ahead, Arunma.
So, number of other pointers coming out. One, as far as management of dead bodies is concerned, one of the other concerns was that a lot of waiting time for cremation or burial. Home Minister saying a decision has been taken to reduce the waiting time as well. Also, central government is providing 5 officers, senior officers, to help the Delhi government. I'm just going to read out what the Home Minister has said. केंद्र सरकार ने दिल्ली में कोरोना संक्रमण को रोकने व इससे मजबूती से लड़ने के लिए दिल्ली सरकार को भारत सरकार के और 5 वरिष्ठ अधिकारी देने का निर्णय लिया है. So what the decision was taken is that 5 more senior officers from the central government pool will be sent to help the Delhi government really tide over the current situation. Also, in terms of resources, more oxygen cylinders, ventilators, pulse oximeters and other machines that are required, they will be provided. Central government is going to bear the tab for that. They will provide them to the Delhi government. What other things has been decided is that all other departments and experts, they should work in coordination. Again, this is something that we flagged off this morning, that lack of coordination was an issue. So more or less, let me just sum up for you what are the decisions that have been taken. Decision number 1, that in containment zones, there will be house-to-house survey, contact tracing. Everybody in containment zone in Delhi will be asked to download the Arogya Setu app. Contact tracing report to be submitted in 1 week. Decision number 2, railway coaches, 500 railway coaches to be provided, 8,000 beds there. These will be equipped with all the necessary medical infrastructure and these will be treated as hospitals. Decision number 3, whatever support Delhi government requires in terms of manpower, ventilators, oxygen supports, pulse oximeters, they will be provided. Now, decision number 4, central government sending in 5 top officials to the Delhi government to help them tide over the crisis. Decision number 6, there will be a senior team of doctors from All India Institute of Medical Sciences who will, this committee will be able to give tele-guidance to patients and guide other doctors also as to how to help patients over the telephone. This seems to be the broad outlook of the decision that has been taken, but most importantly, testing. That's the key pointer that has come. Government has decided to double the number of tests that are happening here in Delhi and triple it in the next 6 days. Every polling booth in the containment zone will now have testing facility. So people in Delhi who were running from pillar to post, trying to get themselves tested, trying to figure out if they are positive or not positive, will now be able to get themselves tested better, at least in the containment zones.
All right, so testing is going to be ramped up substantially. Going across to Sneha Murdani, who tracks the health ministry for us. Sneha, you've been telling us constantly as to how health experts the world over have constantly been saying that testing is key. And now both the centre and the Delhi government will be focusing on that in the national capital.
Yes, and not just testing of suspected patients, testing of patients who are in fact having influenza-like illness and SARI, which is severe acute respiratory illness. I'll tell you why. And this story we got for our viewers just yesterday with an internal assessment of the Indian Council of Medical Research, finding out in Delhi, Maharashtra, Gujarat, in containment zones, there is an increasing number of patients who are suffering from ILI or are SARI patients and are ending up getting diagnosed as COVID-19 patients. What does that mean? That means that the infection is widespread in containment zones in many, many places in Delhi. So the spread of the infection is actually much more than what you and I really thought it was in terms of the numbers that have been given to us. So we have SARI and ILI cases in containment zones. House-to-house survey, let me tell you that there's been a bit of a setback in that as well. There were concerns raised by a high-ranking officer in the health ministry about contact tracing also slowing down in some parts of the country. This included a couple of areas in Delhi as well. And this has to be addressed at some point in time. House-to-house survey in containment zones, a lot of the focus was in urban slums, not so much in other containment zones in Delhi. Since the focus is Delhi and there are containment zones other than urban slums as well. So this has to be picked up there, given the fact, like I said, ILI patients getting diagnosed with COVID-19. A worker walks into somebody's house and finds a patient of cough and cold. The patient is a COVID-19 patient. This is happening very frequently in Delhi, as is in Maharashtra and Gujarat. And this continues to be the focus of the health ministry. I did put a question about the utilization of railway coaches for them to be created as isolation wards, because the government says quite a few of these coaches are ready, to which the health ministry had no specific answers about the utilization. I think they're also going to be looking at this option, like Arunima has been pointing out, because if these coaches are not utilized, which have already been converted, then that's a point of concern. Repeatedly, the government has said the worry is not so much about the existence of the infrastructure. The worry is about mismanagement. The worry is about the communication gap, and these are the things that need to be taken care of.
All right, stay on with us, Neha. Let's also go across to Rupeshri, who joins us. Rupeshri, Amit Shah has tweeted in the aftermath of the meeting. Any reaction coming in from the Delhi Chief Minister?
Well, the Chief Minister has also tweeted saying that it was a very productive meeting and many key decisions have been taken. Now, going by the tweets of both the Chief Minister of Delhi and Home Minister Amit Shah, it appears that the meeting was essentially cordial. We were also told by our sources that it was a very, very positive meeting. Now, a lot of demands of the Delhi government or needs of the Delhi government, felt needs, like for instance, oxygen cylinders, ventilators, infrastructure, that seems to have been taken care of, or the assurance for the same has come from the MHA. So that is a huge relief for the capital over here. And with Home Minister Amit Shah stepping in and personally tweeting that these measures will be taken, and telling the people of Delhi that the central government is going to do it, and in a sense taking ownership of those decisions also. So Delhi government in a way definitely will have its efforts multiplied and more successful if it does not have to run from pillar to post for basic things. Now, as I was reporting earlier, also Health Minister Satyendra Jain had already made a request for more railway coaches. Now that has come through. Apart from that, the Home Minister Amit Shah has tweeted about ventilators, ICUs, others, oxygen cylinders to be, oxygen concentrators to be given. That has also come through, and most importantly, testing to be ramped up across the capital. Now that is something that had been flagged off by Union Health Minister Harsh Vardhan almost 3 weeks ago, and that is something that had actually sparked a lot of controversy here in Delhi, with the Delhi government issuing a notice to some private labs on the plea that they were not following norms, and also restricting testing of asymptomatic patients in a way. That decision, remember, was overturned by Lieutenant Governor Anil Baijal, and now the decision has been taken to ramp up testing in a massive way. So that is a very, very important decision. Also, the fact that people will not have to run from pillar to post, but though there are about 242 containment zones in Delhi, and there is a high chance of people in containment zones testing positive now, that the positivity rate in the capital has also gone up, but there is also a need to ramp up testing across the capital. Remember, the Delhi government was thinking of making provision for drive-through testing, and that actually has not come through, but what the Home Minister has promised is that testing facilities will be put up in polling booths in containment zones. So that definitely is a step forward. A lot of important and critical decisions taken in that meeting today. So expect some sort of relief, if not over the next few days immediately. But then as the days go by, there will be some relief for people here in Delhi. But it remains to be seen whether whatever augmentation the government makes and whatever steps it takes actually measures up to the surge in the number of cases and the critical need that will rise in the capital over the coming few days. Also, most importantly, like Arunima and I have been reporting, there has been no discussion of the lockdown at all, no discussion of any extension of lockdowns further in Delhi. So that speculation, at least for some time, can be laid to rest. So Delhi has to learn to live with corona, and on the other side, all these measures that have been announced by the Home Minister, in keeping also with the demands that have been made by the Delhi government, definitely is a step forward in these grim times.
Absolutely. Stay on with us, Rupashri. Going to Arunima again. Arunima, today's meeting does mark a turning point in the capital's fight against COVID, because from now on we're looking at a consolidated effort of both the centre and the state in dealing with the crisis.
See, at least on one count, I can say that I'm very hopeful that things could turn for the better, and that is the way testing issue is being tackled right now. Doctor after doctor, medical professional after professional, right from the start of the pandemic has been saying test, test and test more. That is the only way to do things. Even though Delhi, compared to other cities, other states, was testing much more, yet because the positivity rate was so high, because there was an unsaid admission that this was transmitting at the level of the community. Community transmission as a technical word was not being used, but we all knew what was happening here. So given that background, the fact that in containment zones at least testing is going to be tripled in the next 7-8 days or so, at least we will begin to see the tripling starting in terms of testing. Polling booths being converted into testing facilities. I think that is making me very hopeful, and that's something that the doctors also were saying. This gives them hope. One just is waiting to see from where the human resource is going to come from. It's all right to say that we want to do this, but I think what the Delhi government will have to watch out for now is how to utilize the help that the centre is giving them. Centre is saying we are willing to give you more ventilators, pulse oximeters, oxygen support. We are willing to help you with senior officials from the central government. But on the ground, the actual work will have to be done by the Delhi government. How will this containment zone testing measure that has been decided upon be implemented? How soon will the report be provided? Because if the test confirms quickly that somebody is COVID positive, then without the symptoms worsening, steps can be taken to home quarantine, give basic treatment, whatever is required, and handle the case. Some medical professionals, some doctors were also telling me that the point is by the time patient reaches the hospital, things have become so bad because the reports have come in so late, critical care is required and beds are just not available. So at least on that count, I think this decision could be a game changer. If this is implemented properly, Delhi could see a pullback from the kind of rise in numbers that we are seeing.
All right, going to Rupashri again. Rupashri, there must be a sense of relief in the Delhi government considering the fact that now the centre will be actively pitching in handling the crisis.
Well, absolutely, no doubts about that. In fact, the Delhi government almost felt orphaned because remember, it had always complained that the emergency fund also from the Prime Minister's Relief Fund never reached the state government of Delhi. It was facing a severe cash crunch. Apart from that, a severe crunch in terms of resources. Now, remember early days in March and April, how many noises were made for PPE kits, for testing kits also. In fact, it was only towards April that, the beginning of April, that Delhi actually got the testing kits also. So massive, definitely a sense of relief amongst the officers over here in Delhi, the Chief Minister, the Health Minister and the Lieutenant Governor. And also remember the kind of promises or assurances that have been made by the Home Minister Amit Shah are completely in keeping with the kind of need and the demand that has been coming from the Delhi government. In fact, about ramping up testing, it had come from the Lieutenant Governor's office itself when he had overturned that decision of Arvind Kejriwal government.
Right. Rupashri, sorry to cut you short there because RP Singh from the Bharatiya Janata Party is with us on the broadcast. Mr. Singh, first reaction, the decision that has been taken today, testing, getting more hospitals, converting train coaches into hospital facilities, providing oximeters, ventilators, oxygen, even 5 senior officers to the Delhi government. Now, do you think Delhi government will be in a position to mount this pullback from the rising numbers of COVID cases?
Well, we are very hopeful and very thankful to Amit Shah ji for intervening and helping Delhi. One thing is very clear that Delhi government miserably failed on contact tracing. And I'm sorry I have to say this. Only 2% contact tracing was happening in Delhi till date. The national average 47, we in city need almost 110%. to save Delhi. And if that happens, Delhi will be saved. And if the Home Minister Amit Shah ji has intervened now, and then all what you are saying on your channel and what he has tweeted, with additional beds, with railway coaches, I've been saying on your channel that Delhi government should ask for railway coaches. And why Central has to do it? Delhi government should have done it a week back or 10 days back. So we are hopeful now with the centre's intervention, Delhi will have some relief now, and especially the relief on the rates of the private hospitals and condition of the government hospitals will improve, and the rates which are being charged, the absorbent rates which are being charged, probably that also are being now taken care. So this will overall as a package will help Delhi now. And thanks to Home Minister Amit Shah for taking this initiative.
But what the Home Minister has also emphasized on is need for absolute coordination between everybody. This is not the time to criticize, this is not the time to play politics, but to hold each other's hand and ensure that Delhi comes out of the coronavirus pandemic successfully. For that, I think, is the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP run MCD, are you willing to cooperate?
Sorry, intervention. Can I? See, ma'am, we are already saying that whatever you need, MCD under the Epidemic Act, MCD is already under the Delhi government, and then they can use 3,500 beds of MCD also. But someone has to act on it. I mean, I was saying that we are going out of the way, and if they don't have workers, we are prepared to provide workers. We are prepared to provide them help from a party cadre who has already done lot on providing food, but we are prepared to go additional mile in even providing other help, whatever they need to, even to ferry the patients or to take care of patients. We are prepared to do that, and we have a network. Although we lost election, but we have much wider network than the arm of the party still at the polling booth level.
Mr. Singh, the other thing that I'm very hopeful about is the fact that in containment zones, polling centers are being converted into testing centers. Testing will really help this fight as per doctors. But do you think infrastructure-wise, human resources-wise, Delhi has enough to convert all these polling booths into testing centers? Are enough technicians to test, enough doctors available?
Well, if they need be, they can seek more help. I mean, they can seek help from UP, they can seek help from other states where their conditions are better. Need be, we can have the doctors or the paramedicals fly from other states.
Right.
And we'll go all up to if they bring it. Hello, Krishna, and thank you, Amish, that Home Minister, that he has intervened. And probably, I'm personally feeling relieved because Gangaram and BL Kapoor falls under my domain, my constituency domain. So every now and then I keep getting calls that get us admission, and there are no beds. I mean, there are no ICUs. And with the 60% increase in the private hospitals, they will also get a lot of relief now.
Right. You mentioned the lack of bed availability. Before I let you go, I want to ask you, these train coaches which are being converted, do you get a sense, because you speak to your constituency members, that people will be comfortable availing of the hospital facilities in these railway coaches?
Ma'am, people are prepared to go anywhere where they feel relief, where not to LNJP, the state of LNJP we have seen in the recent past, but if there is some sensible system prevalent, they will go. I mean, because they need relief, and they're prepared to pay for it also. But they say that let's have some relief, let's save our lives. That's more important. And I'm saying with this diktat on what rates will the hospital charge, this will also help a lot. Because let me add here, Delhi government has issued a notice on 24th of May on Delhi DGHS rate, which was exorbitant, which for Delhi employees, the rate which hospitals are charging was 3 lakh to 8 lakh rupees as per Delhi government order. So probably all that needs to be taken care. I mean, they have to understand that Delhiites can't pay all this. And then you had huge money, sir. The 4,500 tests should also be brought down. Delhi can supplement that, also subsidize that test also.
Right. Last, Mr. Singh, because I just got this information as well. The fact that the people who were dying of coronavirus, their cremation, their burial was also taking a lot of time. Bodies were not being given their dignified goodbye that they deserve. Home Minister Amit Shah, Delhi Chief Minister have intervened in that matter also. Decision taken to reduce the waiting time for cremation and burial of bodies.
Well, that's most welcome, and also, also that the count, the number of the people who are dying daily should be transparent. Because by hiding data or by shifting data for another 2-3 days doesn't help. That doesn't help in preparedness. It's not pointing fingers, because if we know the data, if we have the right data, only then we can fight this out. Otherwise, we can't fight this out.
Right. Mr. Singh, thank you so much for joining us. Vandana, Mr. Singh, they're very, very hopeful that with this, Delhi will be able to get more control on the way corona pandemic was happening. Delhi Chief Minister has tweeted saying this was a very fruitful meeting. We have heard from the Home Minister as well. Officials also very satisfied with the decisions that have been taken. One just hopes that after this, Delhi will only have us reporting on positive news as far as the corona pandemic is concerned.
Yeah, the meeting at least was positive, but let's go across to Rupashri as well. Rupashri, there's going to be a lot of emphasis henceforth on contact mapping. Remember, this comes after the centre has declared that there's been no community transmission in Delhi as of yet. Had that been the case, of course, contact tracing would have been ruled out.
Yes, absolutely, Vandana. In fact, if the central government had decided if the ICMR had said that there is community transmission in Delhi, then there was no point in tracing contacts anymore. But clearly, even though the Delhi government believes that there is community transmission, whether you want to use the term or not, the central government or the ICMR does not agree on this, which is why the focus again is on containing the disease and specifically containment zones. Now, remember, even as of now, the kind of samples that have been collected actually are focused from containment zones. Now, that is one of the reasons why you have a higher positivity rate also. So now we'll be having more and more samples coming from these particular zones. But apart from containment zones, if you look at the kind of statistics that we have for Delhi, it is almost uniform across all districts, all the 11 districts of Delhi. It is the variation is not very high between one and the other. Apart from that, even when you talk about testing, and the promise is that the testing will be ramped up by 3 times over the next 2 weeks. Even when you have that kind of ramping up of testing, remember, you will always also need that additional number of beds also and medical infrastructure to treat those people. But on 2 counts, I can see huge relief for the Delhi government. One, on the promise of additional infrastructure in terms of pulse oximeter, oxygen supply, concentrators, oxygen cylinders and all of that. And second, in terms of space by providing railway coaches. And third, in terms of giving the Delhi government also a team of doctors that they can consult with. So definitely, more people on the board, more resources on the board. The fight, as it enters a very critical phase,
we'll have to leave it there. But the centre and the Delhi government will now be working hand in hand in containing the crisis in the national capital. Thank you, Rupashri, as well as Arunama, for joining us on the broadcast. On that note, it's a wrap on the show. Thank you for watching. Time for a quick break, but lots more on the other side. Stay tuned.